My name is Nicholas.
My name is Stephanie.
And we've done the crash course quick start. We started talking a little bit longer in the music section. We did the down and dirty music. And now we're gonna talk, we did connection. Now we're moving a little bit more into like egghead territory with the tango.
What's an egghead?
Isn't that like an academic person?
That's an academic person.
You mean I can't use derogatory terms to describe academics?
No! What's wrong with you?
Alright. So, with
An analytical person?
an analytical person, we'll get a little bit more detail oriented. We're going to go slightly into the middle of the pool. Not
Okay.
deep yet, but
Yes.
alright, so we have our positive connection, and then you take that and you put it in, let's do open embrace, and then do the basic step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You may find it makes the step easier, particularly when you're trying to communicate when you're pausing. 4, 5, 6. Oh, I changed it to 7. 8. My bad. There's a piano over there. Kind of as an analogy that I think of is if she closes her eyes and I close my eyes and we dance at a 0, I really wouldn't be able to lead anything because we're not touching. Like there'd be no information. But if we're touching and we give a little bit of that 4 and then I close my eyes and she closes her eyes, we can feel what our partner is doing. We can pay attention to it. It makes it a lot easier to know what's going on physically. So try doing I cut you off, I'm sorry.
I don't remember that. It's all fine.
So try doing the basic step in the 6 and the 8 with positive connection at a number that you both agree on. Once you feel comfortable with that, release a little bit of the structure. So just try walking in side steps. So like you're in a practice space and then you say, okay, I want to walk. I want to pause. I want to weight change. Take a side step. And pause. I'm going to walk. I'm going to walk. I'm going to walk. I'm going to pause. And then I'm going to side step. I'm going to weight change. Don't just verbally tell your partner. I'm going to walk. And I'm going to pause. I'm going to weight change. I'm going to walk. I'm going to pause. I'm going to weight change. I'm going to walk. I'm going to walk. I'm going to walk. Walk. Etc., etc. And just see how that motion feels around the room. You talk about a grid, don't you?
Yeah, so for leaders, I think about it like like the old school Zelda games, you know, or like an old school Game Boy game where you're on a grid system. You can't like curve or do a diagonal. It's like forward, side, back, or side are your options at first. Until you're gonna start doing things like ochos or hitos. If we're working on walking side steps, then you can work on your grid system. So just make a choice ahead of time what you want to do. I want to take a step. I want to do a weight change. I want to do a pause. I want to take a side step. Like Nick was verbalizing, that's what I encourage my leaders to do in their head at first, just so that you're making decisions and it's not just happening by accident.
And this grid system really allows us to have a kinder learning environment. So we were listening to a podcast where they're talking about wicked learning environments, where you do stuff and you don't really know the cause or the effect of your actions. And then kind learning environments where like you do a thing and then another thing happens and you can very clearly make that connection. So a more wicked environment is what I was actually just showing you, where I was like, just move around the room and figure it out. That's a little bit harder because we're adding in curves and there are pivots in those walks and there's some harder stuff to kind of suss out exactly what's going on. So in a kinder learning environment, I even actually not do it in this embrace, I do it in open here, or in practice hold. So this is beneath the elbows in the crook of the elbow. And then, keep it on the grid system. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna take a side step. Did we take the same size side step? That's like the first thing I would work on the side steps. A weight change. When I take a weight change, am I able to clearly communicate that subtly, rather than being like, or sort of thing, more weight changes later. And then when I'm walking, can I actually walk straight? Can I walk underneath my partner's center of gravity, and can I do it straight, or do I like kind of hitch to the side, or crooked, or do we move at the same time? So those are the things you can work on in a kinder learning environment with that grit. So that's.
So skip the curves if
Yeah.
you're still working on some of these
Maybe.
these important skills
Yeah.
at the beginning.
Yeah. Okay. I think we said our piece on that. Let's move on.